Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Packard. We have our opportunity to have our live football show with our head football coach, Coach Giampa, and it's one of the weekly things that we've enjoyed a lot since the start of this season, Coach. It's always great to have you on here to talk about perspective and how the kids are moving along and how the program is elevating each and every week. So great to have you, man. Happy Friday to you. How are you?
Good, I'm doing well. It's good that it's Friday. So
It's good that
excited.
it's well. Friday's always something really good about it. It's game day, which is
Yeah,
good. Okay, the kids work hard all week long, and it's an opportunity to get on the field and showcase their talents. But Coach, I got to tell you, I've really enjoyed going through this season with you and talking about kids and how they are elevating themselves. Being better athletes, being better people, both on the field and off the field. And it's a tribute to what you do every day. And I look a lot at our teaching staff, and it's what we're entrusted to do each and every day. So kudos to you for that. And your record obviously speaks for itself and where you guys stand right now. But let's talk a little bit about, last game that we had here. We had a great turnout against Assabet, an opponent that is always good. And Bay Path kind of showed its colors in true form once again. How do you want to start talking about that game and unpacking it a little bit?
yeah. I mean, I thought our kids played really well. It was good to see that they held to their own standard and were able to execute the plays. And I said to the kids after the game, I thought it was a really good three-phase game in terms of, offensively, we only had one negative play that was self-inflicted, and then we had defensively again was outstanding. I mean, they did a great job, executing their assignments and doing what they were supposed to do. And then, we didn't get a lot of opportunities on special team, but we were able to execute some things, whether it was on their only kickoff in the second half, we were able to take that back for a touchdown. And then we were able to, we're getting better every week in the field goal game, whether it's, the fire call that Elias Vega had, or just Hunter DeFosse making the kicks that he needs to make to help us out. So it was good. It was a good. I thought it was good in all three phases of the game. The kids played really well. They were excited about the game. The homecoming is obviously it's a special night for kids. It's a great night for the community. I thought it was an awesome turnout. And that's, to me, those are the biggest things in terms of, from a 30,000 foot view, what we're doing for them, just having great turnouts. And, they play well when they know they're being supported and they know that people, there's a fan base there for them that's supporting them and rooting for them. And, their enthusiasm to play for the community, is exciting. So I thought that, in all three phases of the game, we played well. The crowd made it uncomfortable for the other team. So those are always big for us.
Yeah. And again, as a spectator, I'm watching, when the score is 50-0, it's hard. It's hard to be on either end of that. I mean, people think it's easy, having a score like that. And you're now managing opportunities for growth for many kids on your roster, which is good. And the other team is looking to make their mark in some capacity. So again, I go back to saying kudos to your defense. Your defense held strong throughout the whole game, didn't let up a lot of yards. That's when you look to you build certain parts of your program. So good work there. And then looking at tonight, we have another team coming in tonight. What do you know about Abby Kelly?
They do a lot of things. Both offensively and defensively. They have some really good athletes on both sides of the ball. They have some skill position players that can cause some problems if you're not paying attention or not doing, not doing your job. And, they play hard every week. They show up. The effort is there on every single play. They're trying their best to execute what they're being asked to execute. And like I said, they have skill. We saw them this summer at a 7-on-7 tournament type of deal. And they have a lot of good athletes and they have a lot of skill on the field. So, that's going to challenge us and make it, difficult to, do what we're trying to do. And again, it's a Friday night game where you have two teams that are, that are going to show up and they're going to play hard. And like I said, Abby Kelly, I think their coaches do a really good job of getting those kids to buy in and play really hard. And, And that can cause problems, because if you're not on the ball, if you're not focused on what you're supposed to be doing, if you're looking ahead or looking behind or have your mind on other things that aren't what's directly in front of you, that can cause some problems for you. So I think that, like I said, I think they're well coached, and I think that they, those kids, they give a lot of effort every snap. So, we're going to have to play our best game. And the other thing for our kids, we've been telling them, is we need to get better every week. You only have so many opportunities in football. You don't, I think we've talked about this in the past. You don't have 20 games to get better. And, we practice hard. We practice deliberately. We have a plan in practice, but, game situations, those are the times where you see the most growth as a coach. So, we're looking for our kids to take another step forward this week and to be better than we were last week. And we talk, and again, that's been a running theme of our team all season is, don't let last week be the best memory of the season. So, if we're standing around in December and talking about what a great win Assabet was, then we've done something wrong. We got to make sure that every week we're building and we're getting better and we're preparing ourselves to continually get better, so that every opportunity we have to play is the best version of our team that we've had this season. If we're regressing at all, if we're not being the best version of ourselves, which means you got to be better than you were last week. If you're the same, then you've regressed. That's something we talk about with the kids all the time. If you're standing still, if you're resting on your talent, if you're just saying, hey, I was good last week, let's just bring that back this week, then that means you've gotten a week worse than everybody else. So we got to make sure that we're getting better every week. We're doing a better job executing. And there's plenty to get better on. Every Monday when we go over the last game film with the kids and we look ahead to the week ahead, there's every play, there's somebody that can be better, and there's a concept that we can get better on, and there's something that we can do to improve. So, we're just looking to get better every week.
I love that you say that. And I know after speaking to you and doing this show with you for the last 2 years, your every snap counts. Every opportunity counts. And I look at that as an instructional leader in our school, and I love talking to coaches because coaches understand systems. And, you're saying every day we got to be a little better. Every day we got to look at, grinding and looking at ways that we can improve. That's education. That's opportunity. That's how we grow. That's what we do each and every day in the business that we're in, man. So I love hearing that, and I appreciate you saying that. So tonight,
I think you just said it too. It's not about, it's an opportunity. Like we talk, like at the beginning of every practice, we talk about that same thing. The idea that, if you walk off this field today as you are right now, you've wasted 2 hours. You've got to get better every time you put a helmet on, every time you do something. You've got to be deliberate in the way that you do it, and you have to make sure that, again, when if we practice, we start at 3. If we're done at 5, if you're the same player at 5 that you were at 3, you've gotten worse because you've given up an opportunity, and we don't have a lot of opportunity in terms of just the time that we have. We don't, you get 2 hours of practice a day, and then you get, the games on Friday. So if you're not getting better every time that you put on a helmet, then you're getting worse. And so that's something that our kids focus on.
I'm going to steal that because that's in the corner of everything that we do in this business, man. I absolutely love that. Hey, let's talk about the significance of tonight's game. In your tenure here and coaching here at Bay Path, tonight does have some meaning behind it, and every game does. But if you win tonight, what happens?
Well, so this would be our 3rd straight Colonial League title if we win tonight, and again, to me that means something. I know that the way that football in this state has gone, and the statewide thing, and divisions and people moving around all the time. The tragedy of that is leagues and league play has been severely diminished because people are always looking outside their league and trying to find games. But it wasn't that. This is to me winning your league in a league that has some really good teams: Blackstone Valley Tech, Assabet Valley, Worcester Tech, Abbey Kelly, Monty Tech. Those are really good teams, and so the fact that we're in a position to have our 3rd straight one, if we can do some things tonight, then that's I think that's a testament to the kids. they've worked really hard to put our program in that position, and I think that's important. So that's something that we don't ever talk about, league titles or anything like that, but the fact that opportunity is there for us, that's exciting, and that'll be something that I hope maybe later on the kids can reflect on and be proud of themselves and what they've been able to do over the past 3 years.
No, Coach, that's a tribute to you and the program and the parameters that you have in place. So congratulations so far on getting to that level. I know every game is a new opportunity. We wish you really well tonight. Looking forward to being there and just enjoying the limelight. Hey, listen, the stands were filled with kids last week. I love seeing that. I love hearing them cheer. It's about bringing life and spirit into a school community. And all of our sports do that. I mean, but obviously football is a huge draw. There's no doubt about that. It's the big thing of the week. But again, I'm super proud of all of our sports teams. Football is right now out there leading for tonight. So you get a chance. Hope to see you out there. Coach, best of luck. Any closing statements?
Yeah, tonight's the pink game, breast cancer awareness game, which is something that we take pretty seriously. So hopefully a lot of people are decked out in pink. It's for a great cause. It's a terrible disease that affects a lot of people. So any very, very, very small part that we can do to bring awareness to that and help in some small way, we're excited to be a part of that.
There it is right there again. Breast cancer awareness tonight. Wear your pink and support, and more importantly, come on out and support our players, our coaches, and our overall mission here as a school. Thanks so much, Coach. Wish you luck tonight. 7 p.m. We have Bay Path taking on Abby Kelly here at the Hill. We'll see you guys tonight.